What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another one of my videos. In today's video guys, I'm gonna go over some of the different ways that I take care of my clothing. So jackets, shirts, t-shirts, trousers, bomber jackets, and shoes. Now this is a question that I do get asked quite a lot, whether it's on my Instagram or my YouTube. Just like generally speaking, how do you take care of your clothes? Do you dry clean them? Do you wash them? I thought I would discuss that today, maybe show you guys some of the way. It's pretty simple to be honest, so sit tight, enjoy, and let's jump right into it, starting off with jackets. Starting with the first garment, we have jackets. One thing that I want to mention about jackets is that you honestly do not need to get them dry clean or wash them consistently. Honestly, for me personally, I usually get them dry clean right before the winter starts here in Canada. So around November, around this time, I'll usually pick out the ones that need to get dry clean. 2 or 3 of them that I've worn consistently last winter, let's say. I'll get those dry clean and that should be it for the remainder of the season. This is one of the jackets that I picked up from Uniqlo, and it's wool, and I just recently started wearing it. So obviously like this year I'm probably not gonna get this dry clean, maybe next year. And it honestly also depends on how much wear I'm getting out of it. Now personally, I own a lot of jackets, but I have quite a few of them that I tend to wear consistently. And also depending on the color, some of them you won't even notice that they are getting dirty. So to be quite frank, like I can wear it for 2 seasons before I get them washed. Like my River Island coat, a black one that I've owned for about 2-3 years now, I think I've gotten dry cleaned once and it's usually fine. So for this Uniqlo one, for example, I probably won't get it dry cleaned this season like I said. But maybe next season, depending on how much wear I'm getting out of it. So for now, it's totally fine. The second jacket is a Uniqlo jacket that I just recently picked up. Is this trench coat, this beige trench coat. Now, as you guys know, beige tends to get dirty pretty fast. So I have a Joseph one that was gifted a while back. And for that one, for example, I've already gotten dry cleaned, I think once or twice, because like with trench coats and like the beige colorway, I find they do tend to get dirty pretty fast. Even this one, like I was already seeing some marks at the bottom. So this one I'll probably have to get it dry clean at the end of the winter season. For these ones, I would highly suggest for like you guys to get them cleaned a bit more consistently, because there may be some like little marks here and there that you may not see. But beige as a color tends to get dirty pretty fast in my opinion, also depending on how much wear you're getting out of it. So that's it for the 2 jackets. Most jackets I usually tend to get them dry cleaned, nothing else. Obviously always make sure to look at the fabric, make sure it can be dry cleaned, and honestly don't try to get them dry cleaned every goddamn season. Just try every once in a while when you kind of feel like you've been wearing it quite a lot and it's getting dirty. Just get it dry clean and you should be good for the next couple of months. We're gonna now move into shirts. Now for shirts, there's a bit more consistency in terms of dry cleaned. Now, as you guys are gonna see in this video, a lot of my clothes I usually tend to get them dry cleaned, not regularly, but at least once in a while, just because like for me, I don't necessarily feel that you should be washing your like nicer items every end of the week or dry clean them every 2 weeks. It's not necessary. It all depends on how much you wear it. If you're wearing it quite a lot, then yeah, fine, get it dry cleaned. And to be quite frank, I would always suggest for you, if you're unsure about whether you should wash it or get it dry cleaned, always get it dry cleaned. It's much better. It will keep its shape, the fabric won't be ruined, and you'll be much better off like that. So for example, we have this lawn shirt that's Lane wool. So this one, I recently got it gifted from the brothers over at Lawn. And for this one, for example, I would definitely get it dry cleaned if I had to. It's got great material, it's flowy, it's nice. I wouldn't want it to lose its shape. So a lot of the times for shirts like these, I definitely get them dry cleaned, no questions asked. For shirt number 2, we actually have this Forme d'Expression shirt that is super dirty, and I kind of wanted to show you guys this because I felt like this would be a great way to show you how sometimes I may not necessarily get them dry cleaned, or I may forget, and then they sit in my wardrobe and I forget that they're extremely dirty. But this one, I'm definitely gonna be taking it to the dry clean. You can really see that it's definitely been worn, and it's absolutely like it's really dirty if you look at it. So yeah, so this one is definitely gonna have to go to the dry cleaner. One thing that I want to mention is that it's linen. So a lot of the times white linen gets dirty extremely fast, especially if you're wearing it in the summer. As we know, linen is a bit more of a soft fabric, it's relaxing. So a lot of the times people tend to wear it when it's extremely hot, and it gets dirty pretty fast. Like for me, this shirt, I've honestly worn it just a few times in the summer and it got dirty super quickly. So this one, for example, I'll dry clean it way more consistently, way more often, if I don't forget that it's in my wardrobe and that it's dirty like I did here. Alright, so getting into trousers, we have these Mister wool trousers. This is probably the only pair that I'm gonna showcase. Again, dry clean. For me personally, I wear a lot of trousers, but to be quite honest, because a lot of the times when I'm wearing my trousers, I'm usually just kind of like going to hang at a friend's house or just going to work, so they don't usually get that dirty. And a lot of the times I really don't like dry cleaning my trousers that much, because sometimes I find they will lose shape, or maybe the pleat won't be as nice anymore. I personally spend quite a bit on trousers just because I generally enjoy wearing trousers, and probably the one thing that I'll always sort of invest in is a good pair of trousers. So when I get one, I usually don't like to like dry clean them a lot because I don't wear them that often, or I have a bunch of them and usually I wear one pair every week, or maybe like maximum twice a week if I really like that specific pair. So for these Mister ones, I've had them for quite a while, haven't dry cleaned them yet, and absolutely still look great. I didn't wear them as much this year, especially because we're all on lockdown, so we're not going anywhere. So I probably won't get these dry cleaned till like next year, or if I see myself wearing them a bit more consistently, maybe during the sort of like spring, summer, then maybe I'll get them dry cleaned. But to be quite honest, I try to avoid dry cleaning my trousers all the time. So sometimes even if I kind of feel like I've been wearing them quite a lot, I can just throw them in like hot water and then dry them out outside, and usually they're pretty much good to go. So yeah. Alright, so the garments that I actually wanted to spend time on were jackets, trousers, and shirts. For the rest, I'm gonna quickly run through it. So for me, for example, when it comes to t-shirts, take for example this Mihara t-shirt. This is an intricate t-shirt, so for example something like this that I tend to wear quite a lot in the summer, I'll definitely get it dry cleaned a couple of times, or sometimes just throw it in hot water, let it dry, and I'm pretty much good to go. Like I said, during the summer I definitely do tend to go to the dry cleaner quite a bit, just because it gets really hot here, and I'm sure for you guys maybe as well, if you're based, whether it's in Europe, Africa, it does get pretty hot and you just kind of like need to get the stuff dry cleaned. And yeah, sometimes you can even wash it by hand, to be honest. Like if you really don't want to spend the money to go get something dry cleaned, you can definitely wash it with your hands and you're absolutely fine. Just let it dry and it will be good as new. So for something like a puffer jacket, just because for me, again, it's all about the color. This gray colorway is gonna get dirty pretty fast, especially if I'm wearing it quite often. Like this puffer, for example, I've been wearing it quite a lot, so I won't wait for it to get too dirty before I take it to the dry cleaner. If I'm wearing it every day or every other day, wherever I'm going, I'll usually tend to take this to the dry cleaner at least once every season, just to make sure that it's keeping its color. Like I've already seen that this one has already been getting a little bit dirty. I'll probably have to take it to the dry cleaner pretty soon. I would compare this colorway to sort of my beige trench coat. I find that like for those type of colors, I don't wait too long before sort of getting it cleaned. If I've just been wearing it quite a lot, I'll just take it to the dry cleaner. So yeah, to finish off, I'll quickly touch on shoes. I'll just talk about my Adidas Ultra Boost sneakers. I recently washed them and I thought I'll show you guys what I did. So for sneakers, these Ultra Boost, I just recently washed them, and as you guys can see, they honestly look good as new. And for me, I realized that like I like my shoes to look clean, not too overused and not too dirty. So these Ultra Boost ones, I've kind of been training in them quite a lot and they were starting to get dirty. So what I did is first of all, I removed the laces, the insole, and I put a little bit of water on a sock and just sort of cleaned them. After that, I went and threw them in the washer. What I did is I separated the shoe with the shoelaces and the insole. I took everything out of the shoe, threw it in the washer. I put a little bit of detergent actually, just to help with the white. And that was pretty much it. You throw them into the washer, honestly, they clean themselves. Especially if you put a bit of detergent, they're good as new. One thing that I would say, do not put them in the dryer. Definitely dry them outside, take them out of the washer, bring them wherever you live, take them outside and dry them there. Do not put them in the dryer. I don't think it helps. I think it's much better if you dry them yourself. But that's pretty much it, honestly. If you can see, the shoe looks absolutely white. It's perfect, super clean. I can start rocking it again. And it looks like it just came out of the box. So I was super happy about that. And there you have it, guys. Those are the different ways that I usually tend to keep my clothes clean. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you guys usually do? Make sure to subscribe as always, guys, and like the video if you're enjoying this regular content. And as always, you can follow me on my Instagram at GREGNTORE. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.